On Nationwide this evening, the jockeys meet the hurlers for a challenge of fun which brings top names from both sports together in support of a very good cause. And the photographer who took on the challenge of visiting a GAA field in every county in the country. Tá fáilte chuigid leir, you're welcome to Nationwide and you're welcome to the Banner County. Now later on we'll be meeting Clare hurler Diarmuid McMahon, who has a remarkable story to tell following a serious head injury. The different disciplines of sport have a lot in common sometimes, and hurling and horse racing, well, they're both about speed. Now for the last 5 years, stars past and present have come together with a host of celebrities to organise Hurling for Cancer. This was the brainchild of the trainer Jim Bulger and the jockey Davy Russell. It has definitely captured the imagination of the public and so far has raised €600,000 and upwards for cancer charities. And this year our reporter Mary Fanning went along to the event, which apparently was great crack.
St Conleth's Park in Newbridge was a buzz of excitement as hurlers past and present, jockeys and celebrities turned out to support an event that is unique. They came from near and far, Jim Bulger's All-Stars and Davy Russell's best. Wexford's best, Lee Chin, turned out for the jockeys.
I'll be using my skill for Davy Russell.
Not to be put off, former All-Ireland minor captain for Kilkenny, James Dowling, was the only man on the field to have won 3 races and an All-Ireland medal, and he was ready for action too.
Bring them on, we'll show them. I'm from JS Bulgers.
Mikey Fogarty for the jockeys had a foot in both camps, having worked for Jim Bulger, but now in the Willie Mullins yard, and hurling for Davy Russell.
Ha! We jump fences, and today we're jumping them for Davy.
Oh, they mean business all right. And Willie Mullins along with Rich Ritchie were umpires. No messing there.
Wave the flags, lads.
You had to be impartial.
Well, depends. Well, hopefully it's a good game. Hopefully our team might just need a bit of support. I think the racing team, looking at the lineup for the hurling team, it looks very... If it was a handicap now, I think we'd be a long price.
We have a nice fast sod this evening, so it'll be all about speed, and my team don't lack speed.
I'm hurling today, but it's all about speed.
The support for this great coming together of sportsmen was fantastic, as the 4,000 spectators geared up for a clash of titans, a clash of the ash. And hang on a minute, champion boxer Bernard Dunn was there for the throw-in.
What?
Well, I seen Davy Fitz is coming down, and I heard he's looking for a bit of a bit argumentative. So I said I come down, and Jim asked me to make sure I stayed quiet.
There's enough of times during the year we'll be killing each other out there, so this is great.
And the play was fast and furious that followed. Jim Bulger's team took the lead. The jockeys were slow off the mark. And before half-time, Cyril Farrell, former Galway manager, awarded a penalty, taken beautifully by Jim Bulger's Ursula Jacob. It takes the women to show him how it's done.
I got fouled in the square, so I said, look, I'll step up and take it, and thankfully it went in. So we're up by a point now at half-time, so hopefully at the end it'll be the same result.
Competitive to the last, Brian Cody, manager of the Russell team, was taking no prisoners.
Larry here is in great shape.
I can't believe they took me off after 5 minutes. What? They took me off after 5 minutes. I asked for a drink. He thought I was asked to be taken off. And I tell you this, if Davy Fitz don't come to Wexford, Brian Cody is coming to Wexford. That's it. And I'd pay his wages for him.
I'm under pressure, to tell you the truth. I'm under serious pressure. Because Cody is doing it again. He's slipping in, fellas. They had 17 players on there at one stage.
The crowds loved the action, but they also loved the celebrity turnout. Soccer legend Paul McGrath was signing autographs. The mighty Henry Shefflin was supporting. So why wasn't he playing?
And are you too old to play there now?
Watching him, I don't think so. I thought coming up tonight I might have been, but I think I would have got away with it okay. I'm just injured at the moment.
Okie doke. And will you play next year?
Please God, definitely one for the calendar. This occasion is getting bigger and better.
They need to get their acts together now because they took their foot off the pedal there. And Davy's got a couple of goals that needn't have happened, so they need to get stuck in.
Davy Russell was happy out at half-time, full on, turning back from nothing.
I was a bit sceptical of the penalty now, to be honest. I thought it should have been a free out.
It's very aggressive out there.
It's a good game of hurling now. Everybody seems to be enjoying themselves.
It's really full on.
Oh yeah, it's a good proper game of hurling. Unfortunately, some of us aren't there as good as others, including myself.
Bulger's team a point up at half-time and full on after half-time. Owen Hare for that side made a great pass to Jim Sharry for another point. Russell's leech in flying form with passes like this. And Bulger's man James Dowling showing why he was an All-Ireland medal holder. Every sporting star wanted to take part. But hang on a minute, am I seeing things? Is that Niall Quinn?
Did you expect it to be that competitive?
No, you see, 6 years ago when I started this, I was kind of young enough now and I felt good, but it's a different league now. You've got some wonderful players out there. The teams are loaded, that's the way I'd say. But they're loaded with great players, but great guys too.
And Niall Quinn went on?
I know, Niall Quinn, yeah, and you know what, now it's younger looking he's get. The old tight jersey suits him, so I know he played well, yeah, there's a good bit of stuff there now. He's obviously very experienced, played for Dublin back in the years, so, and fair play to him to come over to support it.
And what about poor old Davy Russell? His team might have lost, but the crowds loved him.
Devastating. I tell you, I have to question the scoreboard, to be honest. I think it's going to have to go to the CCCCCC. So, yeah, I'm just wondering, was it the real score that I was actually put up on the board? Big question.
And what about Liam here?
Look at the boys, tried to cheat us out, but we bet them fair and square. They did everything in their power
I'm a little bit worried about the scoreboard.
They're at this all the time, man.
The mathematics aren't great.
You lost the match, are you sad?
We lost, did we? I didn't even know there were that many scores on the board, I couldn't count it.
It was competitive.
Yeah, no, it was great game, very competitive, and there's a lot of going in it too, you know, as you can see, even the sweat and stuff, but just good sport overall, and it's very, very enjoyable.
At the end of the match, in true sporting greatness, Fred Tilitsky, a jockey who suffered a horrific fall in the flat, had flown in to present man of the match and goal of the match to former Republic of Ireland soccer player Stephen Hunt.
Stephen Hunt, you got goal of the match.
Yes, slightly excited. It was great. Surprised it went in, to be honest with you, but took it on the full and give it a whack, so it went in.
Not bad for a soccer player. Retired.
Stop with that soccer player, will you? I was more naturally hurler than I was a soccer player, so we'll go with that.
Great turnout, to be honest. Fantastic occasion. And I used to work back in the day for Jim Bulger, who kindly rang me up. And yeah, listen, I'm delighted to be here tonight. A lot of people here. It's for a great charity and a great cause, and it's been a really good evening.
It was a coming together of two of the greatest sports in Ireland with a common goal: raise as much possible for cancer research. And as far as Jim and Davy are concerned, it's onwards and upwards now and heading towards the 1 million mark.
So well done to everybody involved. €1 million is an amazing achievement.